Before I dive into this weak ass team, I just want to talk to my fellow, you know what I'm saying? I know it's off Suns topic. I just want to talk to my fellow sneakerheads out there, man, is out there trying to get them Jordan 1 lost and found today. And I just got this to say. This don't make no goddamn sense. Like, for real. I done entered in every raffle, everywhere, took all L's. You know what I'm saying? This don't make I feel like at this point, we should just collectively as a sneaker community just be like, you know what, we buying fakes. Cause it's too hard to get the regular, you know what I'm saying, the retail pair, and then it's just the game is killing the game. Like for real, for real. That's a deeper conversation for a different day. But you got your boy Suns fan Randy in the building, and we got the Suns versus the Jazz. And that was the one thing I will say about that game. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about the L. Like this is, and I'll tell you about, you know what I'm saying, later on. But that was one of the most exciting games I've seen Suns games in a minute. Like it had me on the edge of my seat. Like I get it. I mean, we lost, but that was a good game. You know what I'm saying? It was a good game. It was back and forth. I was like, I don't know. Like then Devin Booker bring it home. But you know what I'm saying? It was what it was. And this one, these kind of L's I can kind of sort of take just because it's just like the Jazz was just on fire. It was just one of those days where the Jazz couldn't miss from three. Larry marketing giving you 40. So it's like you can't really anticipate that. You know what I'm saying? So those kind of L's, like I'm saying, in the future we're gonna see where it's just like people get hot, teams get hot, or we can come out flat. Like those kind of L's, I can take those. You know what I'm saying? It's just the when we lose off our strategy. But tonight we got a little both. And I know, yeah, I know. Now I'm starting to realize kind of like how Suns fans are, how Suns fans think, or how we think. And I feel like y'all like to take the easy way out. And I feel like when I say that, it's easy to blame DA. It's easy to blame DA tonight and be like, you know what, DA is the reason why we lost. He only gave us 17 and 8 rebound or 10 rebounds. Like it's DA fault. Laurie Marketing was killing him and woo woo blah blah blah. And I feel like that's easy. But I feel like if you really want to sit down and dissect the game, you know what I'm saying? At what point are you gonna be like, all right, this was number one, it was bad team defense, number one. Number two was bad coaching strategy defensively from Monty. Because it's like, at what point do you be like, all right, this dude is hot as fish grease. Let's send a double at him. Like every time you call, let's make somebody else beat us. Like I get it, everybody else, but it's like let's at least cool him off and then try to figure something out. You know what I'm saying? And then also too, Mikal Bridges turning your whistle, dog. Like because like I said, it really makes me mad when I think about last year. We was really rooting for him to be the like he really was a runner-up defensive player of the year. And it's just like, who can you stop? Like what like I get it, like you get a couple deflections here and there, but it's like I feel like just defensively, like that's you. Like I'm not looking for the offense from Mikal Bridges. I'm not one of the ones like, oh, we need Mikal to get between 20 and 15 every night. Like, no, I need Mikal Bridges to lock somebody down. I need Mikal Bridges to put that seatbelt on somebody when they come into town or whenever he come in. It's like, all right, that dude's not getting. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, who are you locking down? Who like how are you like? Are you help defense? Like you're not helping deep. Like I just don't know what we're doing, what Mikal is doing defensively. And then that merely made me think, like, why was we rallying for him like so hard last year? Like, I get it, like he played every single game, and that's something to tip your hat at. But like I said, I don't know anybody in this league that like I've really seen Mikal Bridges like, yo, like when Mikal Bridges is on him, like it's a long night. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's easy to blame DAs. Like a lot of people gonna blame DA. They're gonna be like, oh, DA's 17. Like, but it's like you can't like my thing is a double standard with it. And like I said, I'm not a DA fan. I'm not a DA stan. I'm about the Suns in the program. Nobody's bigger than the program. But what I am going to say is that the double standard is DA does this every night. DA does 16, 8, 15, 8, 12, and 8 every night. You can't sit up here and say, oh, DA was the reason why we lost tonight, right? But then when we blow out the Warriors or when we blow out somebody else and he does the same exact shit every time, then it's like, oh, nobody says nothing. It's a nobody bats an eye. You know what I'm saying? But like I will say, I will give you this. What Lori Marketing was doing to DA was unexcusable for sure. Like I feel like for him to just be out there barbecuing him like that, like it was unexcusable. I will say that. But like I said, I feel like some of that is not DA's fault just because it's just like if you watching, you know that you have to communicate on defense. You know that DA's looking for that help defense. You know DA can't grab every like if it's a pick and roll and Mike Conley decides to keep it, you know what I'm saying? DA has to challenge the shot. So somebody has to come and box out or somebody has to come and seal off the other guy. So that's not DA's fault. But it's just like you see Lauri Markkanen going crazy because it's like it's bad team defense. But it's just like it's DeAndre Ayton's man doing it. So it's just like you don't really see that, if that makes sense. Like it was a couple of times when they switched off when Torrey Craig started guarding them and then they wasn't communicating it. Lauri Markkanen was getting easy pick and roll because they just wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, guarding them, or they wasn't communicating. It's just like that's really what it is. It's like the team defense is bad. You know what I'm saying? The communication is bad, and I feel like this is kind of where you see where Jay Crowder is missing at. You know what I'm saying? On the defensive side, because I just feel like defensively, like we wasn't like this last year. I feel like we was locked down defensively, and I feel like now it's like I couldn't tell you. But besides that, man, Devin Booker went crazy tonight. 49 points, could have had 50. I wish he could have brought it home. You know what I'm saying? And it was just it came down to late game execution. It came down to I think he might have played that whole fourth quarter, so he was probably gassed too. Like I said, we was having trouble on the boards on both teams was on offensively on the offensive boards. Like for whatever reason, nobody was boxing out. Nobody could grab a board for whatever reason, and that's essentially what killed us. Like that's really what it was. It was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and we just never really could get over that hump like that. I feel like Cam Payne had two crucial turnovers. He finished with 4, and like I said, with Cam Payne is so crazy because it's just like it's no in between. It's no in between. It's like oh, like tonight you were decent. It's like it's either you really bad or you really good. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like tonight, like I said, you could say the number wise, like oh, he had 17 points on 12 shots, 50%, I guess. But like I said, you had 4 turnovers, 2 of them was crucial. And it's just like, I don't know, man. Like I said, I do appreciate Torrey Craig rebounding the ball offensively tonight, but I feel like Torrey Craig has to take a little bit more of that. Like, all right, like DA can't grab every single rebound, so I have to be down there to help, or like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Torrey Craig is kind of in that like small forward role, and he hasn't really adjusted mentally to like, oh damn, like I'm the power forward. Oh damn, I'm supposed to be crashing the boards. Not offensively, because offensively he's gonna crash that glass, but when it comes to defense, it seems like DeAndre Ayton is the only person down there trying to grab a board, and that's not, you know what I'm saying, unless it go long, you know what I'm saying, and that's not how it's supposed to be, especially when you're down there fighting Kelly Olynyk and Lauri Markkanen on the boards and Vanderbilt. So it's like DeAndre Ayton has to box out 3 people, like, but all of a sudden it's still DA's fault. So it's just like, come on, man. Like, what are we talking about? But like I said, I just feel like we could have came out with a different strategy. Maybe that would have changed the game. Maybe. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not too mad at this L. I can accept it just because it was just like the other team was just better than us tonight. So that's going to happen. I knew that, you know what I'm saying, this is going to be a long season. We're going to get a lot more L's like this. But like I said, hopefully we can tighten this up together by the playoff time. But the way it's looking right now, I don't know, man. I don't see a championship team. Maybe y'all do. We could talk about it in the comment section. But till next time, man. Peace.